non-telegraphic moves, and why different martial arts in Jeet Kune Do are not going to help you about that. So hi guys, today we're going to talk about non-telegraphic movement in Jeet Kune Do. Also, why mixing different martial arts in Jeet Kune Do, which we know is not the way Bruce did it, is not going to help you when it comes developing non-telegraphic movements. The biggest reason why that is because the most martial arts do not emphasize non-telegraphic movements, or they're not emphasizing it like Jeet Kune Do did it or like Bruce did it. For example, if you kick a Taekwondo kick, or you kick maybe a karate kick, kickboxing, or MMA kick, Muay Thai kick, these kicks are far different than Jeet Kune Do type of kicks, and they don't teach you how to use this in order to mask your intentions as much as you can. For example, this begins already with attacking and defending from a neutral position, which you don't learn in any other martial art, especially not how to do this non-telegraphic. Let's imagine you stand neutral, right? The guy comes in and he wants to close in the distance. Maybe he wants to punch you or he wants to kick you, right? So you have the right distance so you can activate your kick and land in the target as soon as he shifts his weight. So for example, here, boom, and you kick the guy. Maybe he wants to punch you. Boom, you kick him as well. Maybe he wants to punch you as well, again. You can evade and then kick at the same time, right? All this from the neutral position. So there's no telegraphic movement where you are evading, right? And he's occupied with his punch and you just kick him. There's no martial art that teaches you that. If you're a little bit closer, okay, you stand here and the guy wants to come close to you. He wants to grab you, he wants to punch you. Doesn't really matter. And he comes and you go from here, right? And you can eye jab him, okay? There's no telegraphic motion. Here, boom, okay? This can also be a punch. There you go. And this hand is your protecting hand. So in case something goes wrong, you can cover yourself. Same with the kicks. You have additional distance in order for him to reach you. It may be a punch. It may even be a grab attempt. It can be also different hand. It really doesn't make any difference for me. He has to step in and I'm here. I don't look like as I'm ready to punch, to kick. You're here, he comes in, boom. Okay, you just cut off his forward movement. Here again, and there you go. And he doesn't even see this, okay? Because you're from here, you kick, and you kick there, okay? Or here, you can eye jab, you can punch. This is really hard to learn because most people, before they do that, they shift their weight, step in, and they punch. Which is what the guy who attacks you is going to do. Unless you're too close. If you're too close, now he can punch, and he doesn't have to telegraph any because he doesn't have to cover any distance. So you have to make sure the opponent covers the distance. Then you can use your non-telegraphic punch, because from here you don't have the reaction time, right? Even myself, if I'm here, okay, and I want to punch him, so how quick is my hand from here to the end? And especially if I don't telegraph, boom, you just hit him on the chin or in the throat, right? See, on the side with a hook. You can go also here. This attack is probably less than 1/10 of a second. So no human on earth has reaction time like this, unless I would telegraph, unless I would go like here and punch. Then he can evade, right? As soon as I go here, he can go back. As soon as I move, right? There you go, okay? But if I go like this, so now try to go back. You see? Try to go back. Okay, so the distance is your friend. If you're too close, it's like 50-50. Who punches first is gonna probably land, especially if he's a little bit trained. Also from this position, okay, if you're here, so now you need this kind of structure to be able to deliver your non-telegraphic attacks. Front lead attack. The rear leg is positioned to propel me forward, right? And I have to lead with my hand in order for him not to see it early, right? And then same is here with the legs. So you have here your legs, okay, here. So the side kick is a little bit more telegraphic than a straight kick because you have to turn your body, okay? So this is what the opponent can notice. But also here you can do this as late as possible. Don't side kick like this, okay? Side kick like this, okay? And then turn in the last moment. Especially if he comes forward, right? Boom. And you can cut him off. That's roughly the idea. The front kick is very, very non-telegraphic technique. It's like an eye jab here as well. So most people are gonna kick their front kick more telegraphic by lifting the knee. So imagine you wanna kick him there, okay? So you don't have to go here and kick like this. You go like, boom, so here. So the knee roughly points to the target as you kick them with your lower leg. You go like here. This would be same with this kick, okay? So here, okay? So you can also here go very non-telegraphic. Same to the head if you go here, right? Boom, okay? So you start here and you switch upwards. So that's how you would kick in Jeet Kune Do. And all these ideas are actually for where everything goes, where you want to end the fight as quickly as possible. And this guy shouldn't see your attack. And if you're in close range, right, you have your short hooks. With short, I mean short duration hooks, not these kind of punches. Guys, always remember, these kind of techniques you don't learn in any other martial art. And this is what Bruce developed. And these ideas, the strategies and ideas, they come mainly from fencing. And what he needed to do is to take these fencing ideas into punching and kicking. You use your legs, right? So the strong side forward, you have your strong side closer to your opponent, okay? So you can reach him easily like a fencer with his sword or foil. And in Jeet Kune Do you have your short sword and you have your long sword, and you use it with similar ideas like in fencing. And as you come to the close range, it becomes more boxing, right? Even you can throw and sweep the guy. So you can throw the guy if you need to, you can sweep him to the ground. What you don't do in Jeet Kune Do, then follow him on the ground and try to grapple the guy, which is totally nonsense in street. So don't do this. It's fine on the mat. Don't do this with anybody else. You don't know the guy. You don't know, does he have a knife? You want to keep as much distance from him away as possible, especially multiple opponents. So guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.